definition has to do with swimming pools, and we're going to cover two of them. Permanently installed swimming, wading, immersion, or therapeutic pools, and we're going to talk about portable versions of those. So, the change here, water depth is no longer included in the definition, but neither are above-ground pools. So, what is a permanently installed swimming, wading, immersion, or therapeutic pool? Well, that would be a pool that's built or installed in or partially in the ground or inside of a building, regardless of any connections to electrical circuits. All right. It used to say that a permanently installed swimming pool included any pool that had a water depth of 42 inches or more, or maybe it was more than 42 inches. Well, the 42-inch magic number, if you go back into the 70s and research the whole thing, here's the bottom line. There was a time that for portable swimming pools, 42 inches was kind of the maximum, and it was based on the materials of the swimming pool itself, right? We couldn't go much. Remember, the water pressure is a function of the height of the water, right? So if you have like when plumbers test their system during a rough-in, right? They rough in your house with the plumbing system. We'll take what we call a 10-foot head of water. So you tie all of the plumbing pipes together, right? The drain, waste, and vent, and then you take an additional 10-foot stick and you run it through the roof and you fill it full of water, and you fill the whole house full of water. Now, what's interesting about that is the size of that pipe that you stick through the roof to do your testing doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's 1/2 inch or 4 inch. The pressure is the same. So the height of the water really makes a big difference when it comes to water pressure. So there was a time where portable swimming pools could not hold more than 42 inches of water simply based on the materials that we're making them out of. Well, that's no longer the case anymore. We have different polymers and different techniques, so we can put more than 42 inches into a storable pool. So we're not going to give a water measurement anymore when it comes to swimming pools. Now it just says, listen, man, you got a pool that's installed in a building, it's permanent. If you have a swimming pool that's in the ground or partially in the ground, it's permanent. Certainly in the picture here, that is a permanent swimming pool. Could be a permanent wading or immersion or therapeutic, right? But this would be a permanent swimming pool. This swimming pool here certainly isn't going anywhere. This is on a rooftop, and when I say it's not going anywhere, I mean it's not portable, right? Is that a permanently installed pool? Well, listen, the guys on the code making panels aren't perfect. I know that because I'm on 2 of them. People make mistakes, man. Everybody's doing their best, and sometimes things get overlooked. By removing that 42-inch dimension and trying to make this thing simpler, we accidentally omitted pools that are above ground or that are certainly not in the ground or partially in. I mean, you tell me, this is on a rooftop. Is that in the ground? Is it partially in the ground? Is it in a building? No. So I think the intent is we're probably supposed to treat that like a permanent pool. And I'm going to be honest, man, as an ex-inspector, I think I would look at that and say, look, obviously it was not the intent of Article 680 to not even cover this type of pool. What's the rules for GFCIs for this? I don't know. Is it permanent? Is it portable? Yeah, it was a screw up. It happens, right? So we tried to make the code simpler, and we made it a little bit too simple. So simple that it doesn't actually work anymore. So I think this is supposed to be a permanent pool, and I'm sure it will be in the 2026. But for right now, we're kind of in limbo on that. What is a storable pool for swimming, wading, immersion, or therapeutic purposes? Water depth is no longer included in the definition, like we said. So a portable pool would be pools that are installed on or above ground, right? If it's in the ground or partially in the ground, it's permanent. If it's above ground and it's intended to be stored when not being used, and is designed to be relocated easily. If it meets that criteria, it's a portable pool. Now, a portable pool would include something that you could buy at a big box store, right? Walmart or Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever, right? They sell portable swimming pools. These things here are portable swimming pools. This guy here is a portable swimming pool. Now, this is at the place where it's being sold. All right, this is at a swimming pool store, if you will. So let's talk about the definition. If this was actually where this pool was going to be used, that's a permanent pool, right? Remember, pools in a building automatically are permanent. Take this thing outside and dig a hole and put it in there, it's permanent, right? But take that thing out there, put it in your backyard, above ground, then it's a portable swimming pool. It's designed to be stored when not in use and is capable of being relocated easily. Now, easily, of course, is a relative term, and I can tell you right now, I've seen portable swimming pools right, that have been upright and full of water for 10 years. So it's still not the best definition, but I don't know how to make it a better definition. Okay, so we've got permanent and we've got portable, and there you go. The key difference here is water depth is no longer an issue. That thing holds more than 42 inches, right? Previous versions of the code, if you put that outside, it was permanent because of the height. Now, if you put it outside and it's above ground, it's probably a portable swimming pool.